I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to landscaping. I've studied soil down to the microbes. It's that level of detail I bring to my work and to my business. Straight lines and a healthy ecosystem is what I'm all about.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to this 3:30 game between Pierce and Kleiter on Sheet D at the Penticton Curling Club. This is the 2024 Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic.
A little big.
And we are in our
close.
8th year with this event.
They're big. A lot of room right now, a lot of room.
For anyone that doesn't know,
Lot of
there's
room.
24 teams attending
We're in the fast track, guys. T. Right off. Top four. T.
that are put into
Slide real
4 pools. Each pool will play 5 round-robin games. And the top team in each pool, along with the next best 8 records, will advance to the playoffs. The total purse for this event is $100,000. First place pays out $20,000, and it pays right into 12th place.
Yep.
Incrementally
Yep.
lower.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Okay, good. 10-4.
So Team Pierce is playing out of the Royal City Curling Club. And Team Kleiter is playing out of Nutana, Saskatoon.
Yep. Clean. Clean. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl. Fuck, man.
What's that? That was 10:07. So
Actually,
weight was good.
Trev, let's go over here.
Yeah.
It's just getting started in the first end here. Lead rocks being delivered.
Line's good.
Team's just
Line's good.
figuring out the ice in this end.
It's hanging on the line a bit. There it goes. Okay, it's all you. Line's good.
Team Kleiter has the hammer for
16-6.
the first end.
Really did not throw a lot off the line there. That was a good
Hammer
throw.
is the
Just too
last
much ice.
rock advantage. So they have the last rock.
Yeah.
The members of Team Kleiter are Rylan Kleiter at skip, Joshua Matters at third, Matthew Hall at second, and Trevor Johnson as lead.
That's there.
Where?
It's there. It's there. It's there.
Rib!
Easy.
Rib!
Easy. Just tight. Just tight.
Whoa, not in, not in. Don't want it in. Is it in? It's already in. Get ready, get ready. Go, 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 Nick. Go, Nick. All the way, 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 all the way. Never off, never off, never off.
So members on Team Pierce is Brent Pierce at skip, Matthew Blanford at third, Cody Johnston at second, and Nicholas Umbach at lead.
That's actually a great job. Yeah, they can probably roll under, but
So just moving on to second rocks here now.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa.
This will be
Clean.
What?
Yep, yep.
oh, he got
Yes!
20.
Matthew Hall's first
Five.
shot.
Oh, man. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Looks like it's over curling,
I
and
can't
they've
hear
caught
weight
the top
calls out
guard.
again. I need some hand signals. Not on that one. Well, they curled a lot, but that was just on, I think, just fresh spot. That curled more than your guard. No, curled more than your guard though. Yeah. No, weight was fine, but like, it didn't have a chance, I didn't think.
Normal.
No. Curl.
Curl.
So this game is brought to you by Slackwater Brewing, one of our
Nick's rolled up.
many local craft
Good.
brewers in
Right,
Penticton,
pretty close to
BC,
right weight. Like
and
the
one
way
of the
he's
many
doing it's kinda
brewery
weird. He almost
sponsors
kinda
that
like-
we actually have.
when he puts
So
it
the
on, it looks like
cannery
he's almost
also
like
sponsors us,
coming
as well
on
as
his own, right? But then
Neighborhood.
It just goes back on its own and kind of bulges into that spot.
Yeah, I think his out runs fairly similar to mine and Cody. You got to get him
Clean.
tighter ice on the out and then and his
Clean.
kind of looping him.
Yep. I know.
big thanks to
Yeah. Funny thing
all
is-
our sponsors. They
Hard.
are the ones that make this event possible
11.
and support our club through the year.
Nope. Yeah. 11. Still shouldn't miss a rock with 11 though. That's on. I'm gonna take
5?
that one too. You shouldn't miss the rock with an 11 there.
I think it should be decent, yeah? Open side, yeah.
Brent Pierce without the hammer is just trying to get second shot in the rings and
Real hard, guys. Real hard.
separation, and
Never off, Nick. Never
trying
off.
not to leave an option for a double
Never off, Nick. Never off.
so he can force
Never off. You got it, Nick. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
the
keep
Kleiter
going.
team
keep
with
going,
the
keep
hammer
going.
to 1.
Good sweep, guys. Good.
Give that. 90.
Kleiter team trying to get the hit and roll in behind the
4.
blue on the outside.
Didn't quite pop it as much.
Yeah.
Just kind of smooth.
Whoa. Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Curl. It's good, Jay. Good shot, bud.
10-8. 10-8, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Team Kleiter got the hit, but not the roll, so still
Control!
wide open.
Clean!
Control!
Yep! Yep!
Control!
Yep! Hard, Nick! Whoa! Yeah, hard! Roll it!
Good.
Nice. Good shooting.
Easy.
It shouldn't
Curl.
curl. Matt's curl. I don't know. Like I don't know what happened to Matt's rock.
Curl.
It curled a ton.
Curl.
I mean, obviously you can make it curl.
Curl.
Was he?
It's good, Jay. Good shot.
Why up? Control. It's the same as yours, I guess. You get it there. It's great. Mine might curl even a little more than yours. Control.
Yeah.
Control, boys.
Yeah. Yeah. They're good.
Mine might curl a hair more than Matt's even maybe, eh?
Yeah.
Matt was positive to the stick, and it still came back pretty hard.
Yeah.
So on skip rocks now.
Just control. Airline. Control.
Yep!
Hard.
Brent just wanting to hit and
Yes!
Hard.
maybe a little roll to the outside. Leave a bit longer
roll right
angle
to it.
for a double.
Pardon? I was thinking peel still. Or do you like... There's no chance, right? No, it's too thick. Okay, let's just throw a 9 then.
Yeah, I liked it.
Just 9, hit and roll over to it.
They said you were up. You were close to normal.
Was I?
Yeah, so I was being a little careful with trying to hit them. You had control. I'd been known for like a thick half.
Got some fans finally.
More.
Finally got some fans.
Up, I was like, I'll try to hit 3/4 and we can get.
I'm gonna make sure I'm solid here.
Really trying to get it on my hand, like clean to you.
Yeah, very sure.
Right, bro. It's a little bit heavy in the process.
All good though. Good communication. Knew what happened.
Yeah.
Got that one a little thin and it rolls right out of the rings.
Yeah, that's good. We have played aggressive for it.
I think you're gonna be pretty good, eh? No. I'm just thinking-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, hairs. Yeah, see.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about taking a hair less than that. I would love to get
I think
full
it's
eight.
14.5
I'd like to be
down
out
this
of that.
path.
Well, it's just kind of, I know it's sketchy. Okay. So, let's make it right there. What, 15 it?
As I've said before, nice having these guys mic'd up because you can hear the discussion in the house and get a pretty good idea what they
A little slower.
intend
Not
to
quite
do
as
with
fast as
this
you
truck.
draw the
So
Really?
they just want to draw it
Well,
to
first
the
job is rings. I'd get right to the tee, you know, like even if you
Side
get
of the button.
even just back of the tee's not bad.
Okay.
If we touch the forefoot, maybe just touch the outside of it.
Okay.
spot's a little tricky, right? Sometimes in curl.
Yeah, just like he said. Right to the tee line. Side of the button.
Not bad. A little light.
Top 8! Top 4! Top 4!
So Pierce without the hammer. Just trying to put the force on, so Kleiter has to take his one and give up the hammer.
Hard, guys, hard! Hard! Hard, 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 hard! Good, 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 good.
I think you can just nose this, right? Be
No,
good.
just go all right.
Maybe a little bit tight, eh?
10?
A little snug.
I think like right there should be really good.
83. Yeah.
A few feet more. They just had
10?
You're right.
10.
Straight. You can't hit it on the outside. Can't.
Decent end.
You can't hit it on the outside. I don't. If he knows
So the
it, he might
discussion
be
there
able
is
to be close.
nose hit for one.
He's still on, so he might not be as susceptible as like these other guys that put it back. The guys that are popping it back.
Of course, he needs to hit this right on the nose. He can't
Being gets through again off the first end.
He's throwing it. He's been throwing it.
can't roll too far to the
This guy?
short side.
Not as popping. More straighter. He's not like popping out.
Yeah,
Clean.
he's not popping it out. No, you're right.
He's just throwing it straight at it.
Clean!
This looks like pretty good. Be any problem? So Kleiter team picks up its one. Pierce gets his force, and that's the end of end one.
Huge improvement.
And we'll see you in a moment.
Love it. Let's keep it going, boys.
Running the sanctuary absolutely brings me peace. The work is 100% cathartic for me. You know, I find myself getting tied up in it and being busy, and then it's really nice just to sit, breathe in life, and it's beyond zen.
Welcome back after that short commercial break. This is the Penticton
All there, I think.
2024 Nufloors
Halfway!
Curling Classic. This is the 8th year this event has been held in Penticton.
Hard, boys. Keep it moving, Matt. Keep it moving, Matt. Keep it moving, Matt. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
And it
keep
is
moving.
largely run
Keep
by
it moving.
volunteers
Good shot.
and mostly from club members. They step up to do everything from ice crew to
Line's good.
scorekeeping to officiating,
Okay, you can go if you need to.
running the bar,
All you guys, line's good.
video and
Line's perfect.
commentating.
Line's good, play the speed. Got to curl if anything now, got to curl if anything. 15-3, yep, go ahead, Matty, finish it up,
I
buddy.
want to thank all the
Finish it over
volunteers
there.
at the Penticton
That was a good throw.
Curling
Little
Club
guess for line, but good throw. That was a
helping
good
out
throw.
this weekend with this event. Club
Yeah,
depends
15.
a lot on volunteerism,
Pretty slanty.
and the number of hours put
Speed's
in
good here. It's 15 here.
help the club with grants.
Clean, clean. Yep. Yep. Hard mat. Okay. Yeah, hard mat.
So just starting the second end. This is the last of the lead rocks, and
Whoa.
Pierce asking for his takeout and stick around. He just manages to bite the 12-foot after that roll.
What? Yeah. I like this.
Good. You didn't say whoa? Weight was good, yeah. Maybe a hair big. Maybe.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Hard. Ah, for a second I thought I was going back for a second. Okay.
Red Rock did not stick around after that hit, so
You got 4
Pierce.
last end, eh?
now looking to use his corner blue guard that he put up earlier by the lead to draw around.
Line's good.
So these are second rocks, and this is Cody Johnston just delivering that
Curling!
rock.
Room.
Curling.
Lot of room. Lots of room, Nick. Whoa. Curl. Okay, that's good.
Nice draw. Just touch deep and behind the tee line, so Team Kleiter
Like
looking, motioning maybe a freeze up to it, but switch their thinking and going to the run back. Get rid of, at least get rid of the guard.
4 with some sweep.
I think.
When it curls, it's always gonna, right?
Clean. Whoa. Yep. Attaboy.
There's a great shot there.
Good shot, buddy. I think
Long
that's
run
too
back.
early. Can you relay that to him?
Take out.
We over-curled that hack in the first, which was crazy. And this one, like, when you're throwing peel like that on the straight
They
side...
left the
it's
guard
really
there,
curled
albeit
up.
a red guard now, and
like, when
Pierce
you let it
will
go,
try
like,
and draw
for the-
another one right in there.
For hit,
But it'll be around a red guard now
Yeah.
instead of a blue guard.
yeah. Just let him, you can just let him know that's what I'm thinking and see what he says.
Meaning
Right up
if
to
they
the end.
Whoa.
make this good and they do the run back again, they
Lot of room,
stick
Nick.
around, they'll be sticking around with a red rock.
Curling!
Whoa.
Not sure if the cameraman can hear me, but it would be a bit nice if you could just pan out just slightly so we can see that top guard.
Whoa, curl. Okay. Matt, did Trev tell you, like, is your 3 moving a bit? Like, I just felt with
Pretty
Peel on the
similar speed
straight
here.
side for that to come up that much. I could be wrong, but what do you think? Just because the hack weight or 2, but...
That was a 90, I think he gave us. Yeah. I think a 4 is good, yeah.
Room. It's got a curl. It's got a curl, guys.
It's tracking. Tee back forward.
Looks heavy. Looks heavy.
forward.
Looks heavy.
Back forward, back in.
Just tee.
Coming up.
Whoa, Nick. It's got to stop. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's good spot.
410. 410.
Clean, yep. Whoa. Clean, yep. Yep. Hard.
Kleiter team looking for a hit and roll under cover. And
Okay, Jay. Good weight. 10.
looks like it's not shot rock. Pierce might
Good weight,
ignore
Jay.
that
That's
rock
10. Just
and
never
put
off
another
of it, man.
counter in
I
there.
think we're shot.
Good throw. I think it's blue.
Might be time for the out-turn hook.
That was a good throw, eh?
Oh yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
I slipped tight, but I just kind of got it go hard for the goal.
You were good. Yeah, like I thought you were good. I wouldn't say tight.
Or
Oh, yeah.
you can whack that and roll here.
Yeah.
Like going there.
I like out-turn hook showing half on that side.
Hook here.
But then if I'm top 4 and he plugs the right.
Huh?
That's why I like being open so you can't nose it, right? Yeah, it'll still be open. If we hang out half,
Go here.
right?
Sure. You want to go here? 10.
Yeah.
Give me a hair more. If we half Barry on this side, that's pretty good.
A lot
This will be
of
a fast
discussion
spot.
going on there, but they've decided the best.
20.
It's the best time for them to beat the other team to the 4 foot, so they're going to try and put one buried at the top of the 4 foot.
Where?
Top
Room.
Top 8.
Lot of room.
Top 4.
Lot of room right now.
Top 4.
Lot of room. Lot of room. Lot of room.
Top 8.
Lot of room. Lot of room. Well, curl. Curl if you can. Curl. 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 Great streak, guys. Good shot.
Comes up a bit short, but it is second shot, so
Straight to there.
Good throw.
I think a 10 is looking nice.
Yeah, I guess there's 3
See,
spots.
10, like,
there. You
20?
can whack
Like
that
right
roll
there.
here.
does,
Maybe a pin.
does the job of
Oh, that's good.
putting 2 counters in there.
No, you got to throw
10?
it out.
Definitely know this is a
10.
known shot.
There you don't have a lot of room, right? You could
no
over
handle,
curl.
right?
But then he's got to make a hit and roll. It's not, you know.
You can lose it right behind the blue.
Even that, like,
It's the
I almost
best.
hit.
Like by the time it gets down there, it has like very little rotation left.
Yeah.
Still got
And it just kind of
Yeah, well,
grinding.
you got to draw to it. You got to throw a hit. You got to hit and roll. This hit and roll to touch the center line maybe is pretty good, right?
All right, boys, 10 here.
Yeah, I know he hits. I know he hits and I know it gives backing, so it wouldn't be my first preference. Just that he's got better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That one he did pop
Yep.
out.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Curl. Curl.
Three nose at best.
Yeah, this is.
Felt pretty close. Maybe outside edge broom, but
We are line
there's too
one.
much stick.
We could freeze this. It's tough to freeze. We tap it, even tap it, like just throw like heavy draw and just.
I wonder if he did, like, what does he do if you do this? He probably comes to here and he could get out of the end. But
He
you do
could,
have
but
that.
he might have that. I don't know. If he knows this, he's got to make a pretty perfect roll. If you just tap that, I don't know. You got it. That's not great. If you go right to here, but then if you go right here, then
For doing
He's one
that,
up,
we
he's
might as
one
well
up.
almost just draw there.
Under.
yeah.
And then if you hit that top one,
Unless you can use that as an in-off, but
I mean, if we get to here, he cannot actually get that. I don't think he can. He maybe hit 3/4, which if we're here, I don't think he can make it much.
well, he could roll this, then you got
Yeah, he
that
could.
back.
Yeah.
You got the double back to 2.
We'll get to the point where hopefully he can see he's up one. Yeah, I mean, if we knows that, we're third shot. He plays the push, right? But
Then we hit the back one and we got 2.
well, yeah, but he can push it out to stay, but he's got to get it past this one.
Yeah.
That's tough, right? You can't do that.
Yeah.
So maybe we play the hit and roll, and if we knows it, it's not terrible.
Okay. I like that.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of discussions about all the different options there and different results that could happen on the next shot. What Pierce is elected to do is just hit and roll on this red rock next to the broom. And
Well, knows we sit third shot. He's got a pretty tough shot over there to push us out, right? Without jamming. It's like to jam it, to stay and not jam, I think it's almost impossible.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think if he knows it, it's not terrible. He's got to play
I like
the hit
taking
and
the
roll.
weight down.
But he can make it.
So is that what we're going for then? Going for nose?
If we roll right behind the guard, right behind ours is good too.
Okay.
So
Control.
control.
Weight's good. Hair light.
Still probably good. You still got to play that, or do you just draw?
Pierce got the roll, but I think he got the roll to the wrong side. I don't
Saw
think
Trev
he
draw
wanted to
here.
roll
When
that
you make
way.
the
He
hit and roll,
wanted
you
to
get
have
conflict
second
both
shot
ways,
in there.
right? And we just saw it. I think the hit and roll's the call. I like 11, like right there. Is that a bit aggressive? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, because we were
Seem
about
like
edge of
it's
rock last time,
changing what Kleiter wants to do.
That looks good. How's he doing with a big end? Like, we'd have to line it up right under that with quiet.
11?
Make it, right?
We're just gonna still play the hit and roll here at 11. I was at 10-5 on that last one too. Just a pinch less, yeah. If I end up with same,
That's
we
true.
should still have a chance because we tighten up the stick.
Very true, very true. I thought I threw that one pretty good. A little bit wider. Pause up to the stick. Man, pretty good. Oh, a little up. Okay.
Clean. Whoa. Curl.
Yeah, that's gonna curl.
Curl.
Let's curl.
Curl. Hard curl. Hard, Matty. Hard.
There's a nice shot, nice roll. A little bit peeking out, but
Pretty good on
Good
that
back
side.
line
It's
to
not
have.
easy. Good sweep. Great sweep. Good, Matty. It's pretty good on that side. This side's not that easy to get. Like, not as easy as the other side for sure. Good call.
Same way.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I wait?
I think just hack max.
I kind of, when I was in the hack, I said same or a pinch rest because I thought with our ice tightening up, we could
you
get
probably see half of that rock, so if he can come around and hit that just right and stick around.
Max.
That one felt more pure than my first one too. I don't know why. It probably maybe looked similar, but felt better. Yeah.
He needs this to score his 2.
Just hack.
Final rock.
Yep.
Whoa! Girl!
Here's a nice shot by Pierce to get us 2. And at the end of the second end here, we're 2-1 for Pierce. We'll be right back in a moment.
Speed, same thing, just slanty. I gotta ice a little bit.
Here at Red Arena, we are trying to help people through equine therapy. Working with the veterans has been a very amazing experience. Our little motto that we always say is empowerment through horses. I love what I do. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to landscaping. I've studied soil down to the microbes. It's that level of detail I bring to my work and to my business. Straight lines and a healthy ecosystem is what I'm all about.
Line's good.
Hello and welcome back
Line's
after that
perfect.
short commercial break. You're tuning in here to the 2024
Line's perfect.
Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic.
I'm getting a touch wide now.
My
Okay,
name is
dude,
Kevin
just
Freeborn and I am covering the action on Sheet D between Team Kleiter and Team Pierce.
Few feet left,
Just
maybe,
getting
but not,
started
like,
in the
it's not that
second
low away, so.
or
But a few
third
feet
end. And Pierce took 2 in the second, so the score is 2-1 for Pierce.
Where?
Tight! Tight! Tight!
Tight!
Just a
Easy, easy.
bit of
No,
a
no,
shout
let
out
me
to
curl,
the
let me
team
curl.
sponsors. So
Whoa,
these are
it's in, it's
these
in.
are the sponsors for the individual teams here playing. On Team Kleiter, they have
It's not in, go
Pioneer,
ahead.
It's gonna stop.
Nutrien, Cool Bet, Pleasure Way, Supplement King, Yoder Smoker,
Just nose.
UB Financial, Original 16, EY, Jorgen Hughes Mortgages, Breck Construction, Ram Steel, Quinn Stevenson Trust.
Clean.
Just makes it go straight. Cut.
Yep.
On Team Pierce,
Whoa.
their sponsors are Mr.
Yep.
Mike's
Hard.
Steakhouse,
Oh boy, Trev.
Glitman Simpson Consulting Engineers, Hubble, Asham, Inlet Integrated Health Center, Columbia Integrated Health Center, Key West Ford, and Accent Inns.
Probably like
So
that
these are the
20-inch
individual
spot.
team sponsors, the sponsors that sponsor these teams and help them out with their expenses for things like travel and equipment, etc. So big thanks to the sponsors on these teams.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, rim.
Yeah. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line.
So this is the first
line,
of the
Nick, hard
second
line!
rocks for Team
Hard
Pierce.
line.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Listen, guys.
Did it grab? I don't think so.
It's curled.
It's kind of curled, yeah.
That is the curly side.
What'd you get for that?
High 403.
Maybe a little bit early. Yep. Yep. Gotta go.
That's gonna be on the card.
This
Yep,
is
okay,
the
lock
first
it
of
on the
the
nose.
second stones for
Yep.
Team Kleiter.
Yep, hard.
Team Kleiter has the hammer in this end.
Whoa,
so
whoa, whoa.
last
whoa,
rock
whoa,
advantage.
Whoa. Okay. All right, Maddie. I think I got it close. I might have overswept it a bit.
It just curled.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little bit less, I think.
That's
gave
a
me more.
3 again? That one wasn't a good. I know, that one wasn't good. I still am convinced that, like, their throw look, yeah, doesn't help.
I didn't like that.
No, I didn't down here as tough.
That's it. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's
It
there.
makes it look bigger than it was. Like, he was closer than that.
Curling. Curling. Curling.
Rib. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Well, wait, like, back 4? Almost just a freeze. Yeah.
Same thing, but I think you just got hair wider into the nicer.
Yeah, and 2 more rocks down there too. Just a little bit sweeping. A little bit more of an add on that one. Yeah.
Line's good. Line's good, yep. Yep. Hard. Hard then, yep. Line's perfect. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, you're back, you're bumping. Easy, easy. Okay, really good. That's,
Okay, it's fast. It's almost 16.
That's a good shot. Nothing wrong with that.
Just keep that in mind
15-6.
for this.
The angles are good
15?
for Team Kleiter. Move that rock back, but I don't
Yeah, you
think
think
it's
it's enough
going
ice?
too far
Yeah,
because
me
of the
almost edge
backing. The blues backing there.
Back 8! Back 8!
Just line.
Where?
Back 4!
Yep. Forward.
Whoa!
Back
Curl, curl, curl. Curl, 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 curl. Curl, 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 curl.
So when they are yelling curl, curl, they're communicating to the sweepers to
Getting dangerous.
get on the
back
directional
4.
sweeping,
What's that? 90.
which is a newer technique that allows these curlers to push the rock with the way they're pushing their broom to make it curl harder. What they do is the sweeper closest to the rock pushes in a diagonal direction towards the way he wants
line's
that
good.
rock to move.
Yep. Line's good, yep, yep.
And it actually makes it curl more.
Gotta go line. Gotta go, boys. Hard, 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 hard. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Okay. Okay. Weight wasn't even that bad. It just, I mean, yeah.
For them or us?
15-7
on
too.
top right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think it's just
Lock
too
right now.
light because 15 is like
Unfortunately, we put two
that's
blockers
crazy
back
that
in
even
for 'em.
got there.
That's the problem. I mean, he's ripping that off. He's double ripping his own. And in fact, he'll come back into here. He could come back in here if he wanted to. He could just rip it just a hair coming in.
If we get,
and say,
if we
"Good
get to
luck."
the inside of our blue.
Yeah.
Well,
That's pretty good.
We can't do anything to stop that, I don't think.
We could do this.
So his last one was like back 8.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to kind of go like this and see if we can get just across the face a hair because you
Came
can't throw
off,
any
yeah.
weight at it.
Yeah.
I think that's what we have to do
So
for
it starts
now.
curling, right?
I think we just sort of have to move that 6 inches. Yeah, I mean, if you can just get straight on, or yeah, I mean, well, I mean, it's pretty close to the same weight. Not, yeah.
Well, I want to
pretty
push it a
close. I
bit
mean,
so they can't double them out, right?
more? You want more ice? Well, you want just across the face. You want more? You want more? You want more?
What's that? It's a little bit less, yeah.
Almost the same shot.
Okay, this is less ice, right? That's less, yeah.
Give me a touch more.
We just got to get to the inside.
Yeah, I can carve it in there too.
Just tease.
Back 4!
Yep! Yeah! Hard line! Hard line! Hard line! Hard, guys! Hard, 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 hard! Hard, Nick! Hard, Nick!
Okay. This wasn't a positive throw.
Try.
I think Matthew
It was like 407 or something.
Blanford, third for Pierce team. His instincts were good. He needed more ice on that throw.
like
And
this.
Easy throw.
Very similar
Maybe.
situation just 2 ends later. I mean, I think it just goes right into
Like that's always coming back right to here, right?
Even if it
quite
does.
have enough
Even if it does, it doesn't matter.
to make that draw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nothing. Well, I mean,
May have been a bit
maybe
late
we'll have
too.
something this way. That's all we can hope for, right?
It's pretty close.
We gotta go, but if we get a...
We're not going to get much.
So Kleiter red rocks with the hammer.
I want to say we're at the
Trying to
distance
figure
where
out
it's going back, like
what he
right where
needs
it's
to
going,
do
no matter
to,
what, which is almost touching that, right?
Make sure he
I
gets
think your
at least
shooter,
one
like
here.
keeping something in front's the most important. Yeah. Lose this and try to push this to there.
I wish that, yeah.
It's always going to hit this first, I think. Okay. And the only other shot I see is this.
Yeah.
Because he has to throw a straight guard on that, and then we should have that.
Obviously, right? We don't want to touch it. Because we gave him.
But if
gave him a
we
second-
think
we gave him
that's
a
going to
second
get rid
chance.
of, like move this to there, then that's. Then I should be able to play this to nose though. It curls in really hard there. Josh crossed the face of this with that. What are you seeing, Josh? Are you seeing this? And are you seeing that too?
Well, what it comes down to in this end is,
Yeah.
that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot.
Yeah, that's what Matt said too.
Well, yeah, but so Nick's, yeah, he was missing. Nick's kind of his, bad position about the second one getting in, but then
You do that,
he
he
took a guard.
might.
We went
Yeah,
deep.
that's no
We
risk
had another
too.
chance to take a guard. We went deep.
Yeah,
And if
you get it a little high,
that's what we're fighting right now, right? That's the whole end, right? If you put blockers up for these guys, they're going to.
That's an option too.
You might not like the thank you, but we're going to thank you for it.
Yeah.
Holy boys, let's go.
That one's our toughest shot, though, I think, to get like, these are easier to get good results. Like, you have so much air with this one, and I think we only play this for certain of it, and I'm not that one. Yeah, no, I can't, because if you hit your red, you're good.
I actually think you can.
Even if you stuff it on the nose, it's fine.
I think it goes.
Yeah, even that, because then, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Sure as hell hope I'm wrong.
I like this, Jay, if you're seeing it.
But again, he could actually make the run back here, but he's probably taken. Wow, actually no, he's not even taking any of his with him. What's that? No, he doesn't have. He doesn't have to. No, he doesn't definitely. Because, I mean, the chance of him hitting it so thin that he takes his top one out.
A lot of discussion on this shot.
He's gonna take the back one. That's just gonna knock the marks, right? What's that?
Not entirely sure where they landed for a decision.
Yeah, I guess, if he makes this shot, it's great. We saved the other one, right?
Whoa, close. Yep. Yes.
Looks like they're running the blue back
Hard.
into the pile.
Get it over there. Okay, Jay.
Pile's still there.
I thought a pin's tight, but I thought it was going to hold.
Just to make, I mean, you don't have to go above the 1 inch and stay right.
Jeez, we have not seen his outturn.
These are blue, right?
It's not bad
Then
right
this
now.
red probably goes.
One red goes anyway, so this one's
It's
never
not bad
going.
right now. We still have enough room to do that if we.
Well, but our blue won't go.
If we can push this just to here.
We do it. You're inside 3/4 and you literally move it to the button.
I did. My little takeaway, and that is up to
We move back here,
feel
right?
like if I'm playing this same shot.
So we're just coming up on skip rocks now. First of the skip rocks to be delivered.
And then the red should go. So if we bring it back too far, he can make all this, and then our blue might go into here, but I don't think that leaves. So we still end up with. I like just pumping this like literally to the buttonhole.
Yeah, kind of like right there. Okay.
Called it.
15 here.
Yeah, let's see where they end up. Let's see what we can do.
Like, are we just freezing?
You
12
just
up?
heard in the background that there's wine and beer tastings going on
Back to you, wait.
for the people attending today.
No good.
Some of the extracurricular things happening here. Penticton Curling Club upstairs. There's also a silent auction on a number of items there. From everything from espresso makers to curling apparel.
Back 4!
Yeah, hard line! Hard line!
Hard.
Never off!
Top 4!
Push it as far as it goes. Spin it in, spin it in, spin it in.
Yep. Yep.
If you nose that.
Weight was pretty good.
Is that kind of? It might do this, right?
Just came over to.
Do you want it?
Nose again, you're staying there.
Yep. I think
If
the
anything,
nose-
maybe a hair on the
So
side.
here Pierce made a comment that he just
Your
came
shooter
over
there, right?
the handle a bit, so that's
It's
often
looking like a
referred to
lightweight,
as a
like
soft
11
release.
or 10. Yeah.
And it tends to get the rocks started and curling
Going through 3
more.
rocks, are we good with the 11? This side is. I think so. Yeah. We saw it should run the same that we threw going that way. Like I think 11, like right there. Good with that? You good with 11? Like
cracked
on the
a little bit
nose or
harder.
shade center line side.
Push it over more.
Well, we got to guard it. Like you can't really make it to leave it queued because of the 11. Whoa! Whoa! Curl! Whoa! Good sweep. There it is, yeah, good call. I don't think you can get too out, can you? I don't think you can get too out. And there's no draw to sink in either.
So last of skip rocks coming up in this end, and Kleiter with the hammer. Looks like he's got a couple counters in there right now.
Like, light was tough. Okay. It's a little heavy. It's 1 to 11, eh? It's a little heavy.
Yeah. Hard. Hard.
Looks like
Harder.
Pierce trying to move some
Harder, you
stuff
got it.
around here.
Hard.
Raise his rock into that mess. And the end result is a couple of reds still hanging around and a open draw to the buttons for 3.
I like a
If
pinch
this is
more to
made.
play it safe. Like that looks really good to me. That should get us right to the
Harder.
Pierce trying to move some stuff around here. Raise his rock into that mess.
Okay, fellas. What are we thinking for speed? 15? We're going just a touch wider than all the rocks that were thrown down that same path. I had 15.6 to T-line on that last one. Like, are we looking that quick or no?
Might be a little less if we're going wider.
Okay, 15 should be 15 will be safe. Okay. Okay, I like it, boys. Mine's good. You can go if you need to. Yep, go ahead.
They worked that hard, no problem. They drag it into the top of the 4 for 3, and now Kleiter
That's what I call a good sweep.
has scored,
Really
and
good,
it's a score of 4-2 for Team Kleiter.
Yeah, it's 16.
And we'll be back after the break.
Yeah, great sweep, boys.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Running the sanctuary absolutely brings me peace. The work is 100% cathartic for me. You know, I find myself getting tied up in it and being busy, and then it's really nice just to sit, breathe in life, and it's beyond zen.
Hello and welcome back to the 2024 Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic down here at the Penticton Curling Club. We are covering the action on sheet number D, the game between Kleiter and Pierce.
Okay, line's good, a bit of room. Bit of room, line's
third
good.
end, Kleiter scored 3.
Line will be good.
And the score is now
split center line here.
4-2.
Josh, can you carve it or no? If you can carve it, go ahead. Go ahead, Josh.
Currently
Hard.
playing the fourth end.
Hard, buddy. Come on, come on.
Lead stones
Little
just
more,
coming
little
out.
more, little more. Okay, good shot.
They're all good. A little big. Yep.
So this event is being streamed on YouTube. You can find the bit of the action there. Sheets C and D are streamed. And if you go to the Penticton Curling Club website online, you'll find the schedule and the links.
Okay, this is 3.
To the games.
10.
Good. No, not control, but big board.
Oh, curl.
This is also being broadcast on Telus TV on channel 1901.
I don't know if that was a good representation of the 3. I don't know if we got a good read with 9-5, but.
I was giving you guys 4s before, right?
So Team Pierce now having the hammer. I trust he will be looking to get his 2 back to tie this up, if possible. So the attempt he made just now to come around the guard into the house was not made, just ticked off that.
Probably would have been like T.
Yeah.
Ticked off that red guard and make it.
Well, that's where it starts to curl, right?
Line's good. Weight only. Line's good. Room. Easy. Not curling yet. There it goes. Line's good. Line's perfect. 14 I got. I got a 14. You can just let it dig. Line's good. Line's never an issue. Good, Maddie. Nice, buddy. Oh, that's good to make a draw on that side. It was.
There's a nice draw right to the button around cover.
In the right spot. It was a 14 I had too. Good throw, bud.
A sliver.
I know it's a little tricky. Do you want to toss it to Trev?
Yeah, if I chisel off the top one and roll in.
I think.
I'm thinking like same speed almost in this path.
You keep throwing good. Just remind me when you're throwing your three. Just keep throwing the way you're throwing. I'm going to get the broom in the right spot. Because I got a good read of what it's doing down here. So you just keep throwing it how you're doing it and remind me when you're throwing it.
Whoa, whoa.
Team Pierce. Looks like Team Pierce trying to come through that port and move that red one off out of the scoring area, but was unsuccessful there, though they have moved the guard off center, so Team Kleiter will try and replace that guard.
Yeah, there's no way they're getting rid of all those. One shot.
Line's good. Line's good. Okay, you're good for a three. If you're a little short, we're going to have to curl. Good for a three. Go ahead, Trev. Just across the center line. Hard, Trev. You got to go hard. 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 Good spot, Jay. Good. Good sweep. On that one, yeah.
A really good effort by Trevor Johnson to move that rock across center and get it in position for Rylan Kleiter.
Hack! A little big.
That's big.
Curl.
So this time the shot was made, and Team Pierce punched that red one back and out of the house.
It's out in the rings. Oh yeah.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Whoa. 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 Wow, that's a great throw.
Team Kleiter has reciprocated and done exactly the same thing.
A hair more for Hack.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Nice job, buddy.
Nice way to call Matt.
Brent Pierce looking to make a light hit and roll in behind his blue guards. He just didn't quite catch a thick enough piece of it, and it rolls out, leaving the red rock still in play.
I think this way's easier.
And an opportunity now for Kleiter
I think
to
it's this way, because this way is straight. Like
draw right into the top four and
feathered it.
Right, because you're probably
the scoring area away.
Yeah.
When you saw my intern,
I think he was hoping it was going to do that,
peek,
but
yeah.
either way's fine. I just think intern you can play it.
Yeah, it'll end up better. Yeah.
Might be okay. But
Intern's going to be easier for the line call, too.
Okay.
And we've seen it 3 times this end. I think. Like, that's got to be pretty close there, Matty. This side is one, it kind of like, it can hang if you sweep it early, so just keep that in mind. Right to the top 4 here. Top 4. Yes, yeah. It'll kind of hang out. It'll hang out of the hand and then come into. Speed-wise, what are we thinking? Okay, like 15 is gonna be probably close then, right? Coming this way. Yeah. Okay, I'll go off that one. Whoa. Whoa. It's gonna have to curl.
So we're on skip rocks now. This is a
Whoa.
draw to the top 4 through the port.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I think they're liking it.
About as good as, yeah. Probably as good as you can do.
That's a good
I'm
shot.
gonna guess. What was the? I think you could have got away with 14.5 there. Matt's was a 14 earlier. I didn't even think about that. Okay. You guys both. I felt like it was Matt's weight when I let it go, but I've been kind of short. Yeah. I've been kind of short though, so that makes sense why I felt Matt's weight and it was still good. Because I've been like, okay. What was the hog there, sir? What was the hog?
Looks like Brent Pierce thinks he can still get at it for a hit and a roll.
15 with sweep, 14.5 makes sense.
No, I don't know if it will look as good as it looks when he gets in the hack, as it did when he was standing in the house.
So 14.5 the tee here.
When they were saying a little heavy, I was a little worried. I was like, this side.
Not only is he...
it's tough to get curl if you're heavy.
This is a bit of a finesse shot. He's got to come through a port of 2 reds.
Very, very tough. I guess you can
catch about an eighth to a quarter of that red rock and just roll over a bit.
Just back line!
Close.
Just back line!
And,
oh, oh, oh.
He doesn't find his way through that port. He hits a red one, knocking it into the rings and rolls over under his blue cover.
What's your gut saying?
But he is now second shot.
You don't want to ever mess with.
Which changes the...
Could just sink another one on top too.
Changes the end a little bit.
That might be our easiest shot. This this is a guess, honestly.
Yeah. You probably could even like do this.
Yeah.
This being last rock for Kleiter.
Like, I'm more confident where to put the broom for this, obviously. You guys like this?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the in-off right now has a good chance to just jam here. So
he is gonna play. He's gonna have a runner for 2 if we play that, right? So if I sit right here, he probably can play the blue into it. Stuff it. Yeah.
Kleiter just trying to rationalize what his best option for a steal is here. How to...
Move in an inch? Yeah. No, I don't think he can. Then he plays the runner for 2. Like he's got this. That runner's not easy to stick there, but I don't know. This is our easiest shot that we know how to make the best, right? Yeah.
Just want to thank all the viewers out there that are joining in.
The only thing that lines up that
one of which is my mother,
yeah,
Pauline Freeborn, who is
I think let's make this one
watching these games from Athens Creek Retirement Lodge in Penticton here with her friends, Carol, Rowley, and company.
Only reason being because I know how to make this one.
Being Penticton and the Okanagan is wine country, I'm sure they're well into a bottle or two
Hey,
by
boys.
now. They've been sitting around watching games all day, and I've been getting
Yeah, there's a
feedback
14.5, so I think if we're looking for a 15 would be good here on this
on my
one.
phone.
All right, boys.
Hi, Mom. So final rock for Team Kleiter.
Let it
Looking
work a
to
bit,
freeze
let it work.
this right to the
Whoa!
one at the top of the button. And steal the end away from Brent Pierce. Looks like it's hanging out there a bit, which isn't the worst thing.
That's really, really good, too. That's good.
Matter of whether there's a double there
It was like I was to it on its own, like, yeah.
or not.
That's really, that's, wow.
I
No.
saw tracking a hair more than your first
Yeah.
one. The worst thing I ever wanted to do was just put it on the corner and leave him
Yep.
something easy. So
I think that's a great spot where we left it. Yeah, great call.
it's probably a bit premature, but it's
I felt like
better
you
to call that early. And
I felt like you could read, you were reading the speed on that one too.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I just kind of thought like it seemed like I was tracking, or even just a hair wider than your first one.
Yeah.
And I was like, ah.
Nope, I like it, bud.
What are you doing?
Ended up if we don't
Kleiter's shot not quite getting where he wanted it, and now
With soft
Pierce
weight or
does
big
have
weight?
an opportunity to get out of this end, although it will be
I think he has to give it a steal, doesn't he? Or you think he can get low?
Okay.
Yeah, if he paid for
possibly a
1.4,
force of
probably
one.
Yeah, no,
I think that no is probably going to score.
well, I was thinking, yeah, I like
You can
bunker.
get inside on this
that's
and
make
get
him
enough
feel
of
that it's
that,
just there. Yeah.
that one at the
I'll
top
get
of the
safe one.
button. He could potentially get two because he does have third shot in there.
Bumper! Yeah. Yeah. Hard. Whoa. Good.
They're having a look, but I think he may have his one. Hard to tell from here. They put a stick to it or just concede. Looks like they're going to concede the one, so the score is now 4-3 for Kleiter.
Good judging, fellas.
And we will be back in a moment.
Yeah.
Hard.
Good.
Whoa.
Good spot. Control.
Yep. Stealer force.
That your throws are looking.
Good.
We've hit the center line every single time. Oh yeah.
Well, that
Does
last one, I slid
Oh,
way
yeah,
too
that
late,
one.
and then I had to add it for weight, and I was like, fuck, mine's
But it's looking good, buddy. Keep it up.
You need line and weight together?
Here at Red Arena, we are trying to help people through equine therapy. Working with the veterans has been a very amazing experience. Our little motto that we always say is empowerment through horses. I love what I do. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
A little bit early. Yep, gotta go. Okay. Yeah, you're all over. Curl it, curl it. I'll come sweep it. You take a break. You take a break. I'll come sweep it.
Hello and welcome back to this fifth end at the 2024 Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic.
Nail that line.
And the game on sheet D between Team Kleiter and Team Pierce. So in the fourth end, Team Pierce was 4-1, and the score, although it's not updated on the board there yet, is 4-3 for Team Kleiter. And Team Kleiter has the hammer.
Line's good. Okay, stay close. Line's good, line's good, line's good. Close, Maddie.
Thanks, man.
Line's good. 14-8, 14-8. Sit. Okay.
So Brent Pierce is a 2000 world champ. He's been around in the curling competitive world for a while.
This is what I got.
And also qualified in 2025 for the BC Provincials.
A little bit. Yeah, line.
So on Team Kleiter, Matt and Ryland are world junior champs, and they were curling with Tyler Tardy at the time, who was Kevin Cooey's second. And is also in this event. I just want to know that they're all four of their employers on Team Kleiter sponsor and support the team. So EY, Nutrien, Coolbet, and Pleasure Weight.
4?
Really good line. It's all you right now.
That's
line's good.
That's great that their employers are sponsoring their employees in these sports events.
Weight only. Line's good. Play the speed. Line's perfect. Whoa.
I do know that is a common theme out there in the curling world, that employers will sponsor their employees. So thank you for doing that.
Almost got taken out before. I waited for it too. That's great. It's not a start, it's like a leave it there.
So we are currently in end number 5. Score is 4-3 for Kleiter.
If we get this
and
close,
we're
then
just
probably not going to get more than 2.
On the last of the seconds rocks here.
I agree. I think
you go talk to them if you want.
Play that, because if you made a double peel,
currently
you're
all the rocks are in play. Nothing is out of play.
They're close. They're tough to get more than 2.
Everything that's been thrown is in play, and
have to make it.
Mats to get in there just a little bit more.
All close,
that push is
if
tough.
not on the center line.
Then and it's tough to limit us, I think. It's probably a good chance to score one if they play that, unless they move it deep. But to move that deep, I think you got to be like, well, it's tough to paper them. There's not a lot of finish beside the guard on that side. Yeah. Like to get to nose is a task, I think. I missed it. All right, yeah. I think it's because it's third rock again down that path. Like this path's only gonna get quicker.
Team Pierce has put up the blue center guards, but looks like Kleiter has ignored them and beat them to the scoring area. And having the hammer in control of the scoring area. Probably in a pretty good position right now to get their 2.
Close!
But things change so fast in these ends with the big weight these guys throw. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
I think so. I'm just looking. I think so.
I don't know. I didn't like that. It's so hard to get anything out of that. No, like we would have to. I think we would play the intern there. We sink one like top button. It's pretty good. Now the angles are the wrong way.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Attaboy.
So this rock just delivered by Matthew Hall accomplishes the takeout. Rolls out. So I don't know if you can hear the chatter in the back, but it's getting busy here at the Penticton Curling Club. People are starting to filter in for the evening games and late afternoon and evening games. Enjoying the atmosphere and the social aspect of curling. Lots of beer glasses laying around. People snacking and talking. So if you don't want to watch it on YouTube or on TV, you're welcome to come down and join us. It's only $25 for an evening ticket. And you will never get as up close and personal as you do in a venue like this.
So what are we trying?
All the players are very willing to have a quick chat and take selfies or whatever else you might want to do. Get an autograph.
4. 95, 4. Yeah, weight's good.
Back line.
Through.
Back line. Back line.
So I don't know, from my perspective, it's getting a little congested up front. Lots of guards, not enough rocks left to get rid of guards. And Kleiter team with the hammer has pretty good control of the button right now. They're sitting behind a lot of guards and looking to put another one in there. So if they do that, it's I don't know where Pierce is going to hide on any of his next shots.
Line's good. Close. Okay, you got room.
It's only
where? Yep.
Only 2 rocks left to come down.
Hard.
good.
Hard! Hard!
Oh, they worked this one very hard to keep it straight, and they
whoa,
might have
whoa.
just got a feather rub off that last rock. And that is a perfect, perfect spot for that rock.
15-7 there.
I do not know what they're going to do. There is not a lot of options. One rock left. 4 guards in front of 3 reds. In the 4-foot, covered. And red has the hammer to boot. I'm sure Brent is scratching his head right now, wondering what he can do to limit this end at least. They're checking angles here, seeing if there's anything they can do with any rock to eliminate some of these red rocks that have piled up in the 4-foot behind cover.
Okay, this is the game shot here.
All right, this is a TSN turning point. I think he's a bit of do or die here is kind of the conversation I picked up there. They're trying to angle the blue into that red pile.
Throwing lots of weight, probably not.
Get rid of at least a couple rocks. These guys do make these shots, you know, 50-50. And then they got one. So they were very close to making a couple of those go away, but just didn't happen.
Told you, they're always thinning anything.
Yeah, they can play this, but then I think we're still okay.
Make
like
these
this.
shots, you know, 50-50.
Their next shot's to move this to there.
And then they got these shots, you know, 50-50. And then they got one.
It's going to give them something to run into. If you're going to guard, it has to be here.
So I was wrong looking at my screen for number of rocks left.
My only thing is you can
looking
for
at
sure
what's
do this.
actually out there is wrong. There's
shooters rolling to there.
There's still skip rocks to come down.
Pardon? I mean, Josh barely got there with his weight. I think it's the guard. Right here.
A freeze.
So it looks like there's one more rock from the third here on the Kleiter team, and then we're on to skip rocks. So I don't know who if anybody's listening in, but the rock count on the screen is wrong.
Line's good. Okay. Line's good. Good for a 2. Good for a 2. Good for a 1.5. Okay. Good for a 1.5. Just got to sit now. Should be good. Sit.
So this is a final rock from the third.
Still spinning.
So
that's good. Good
if
shot.
you're following the number of rocks on screen here, bit of a bit of an error there.
Sitting there, put the broom down.
They're just moving on to skip rocks now.
I'm like, oh no, it's going to be. Yeah. And then your guy's like, oh yes, yes,
Well,
yes.
because
yes.
I said, like,
that was to the
like,
button.
is that enough? Because that's the broom that I had for the draw.
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't change the situation much though. There's still a
14.5.
lot of guards out there and not enough rocks left to
I don't like this.
Yeah, we need rotation for sure.
Clean them up.
It's just like, I was worried he was going to play that loop.
Yeah. And now the double was
I
there.
didn't really understand what the angle was.
So this is Brent Pierce' first rock.
Because the double's there too right now. I thought with how much he could
Not
see
bad.
of that blue before that.
Back 4! Back 4! Back 8!
The side is really
Back
trash.
4! Back 8! Back 8! Back 4! Back 8!
Okay, 14-1.
It's a little wide and a little heavy.
Yeah.
This line's perfect.
Yeah.
But just a freeze is good, eh?
Yeah.
Who'd you have to-
14-1.
I thought Josh was here.
I think we're like right there.
Kleiter
That's why I had Josh.
can
Looks
ignore all the blue rocks and
after
just
watching his, but
draw another
14,
one in,
that should be
on
close to
top
the
of
same
his
line.
reds there and count 3. Undercover,
Just
hopefully.
Walk it on our red there. Walk it on our red.
Will be the first
14
rock
on
for
his, yeah. So Slater actually better
Rylan?
probably better than Josh's did, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
After
Honestly,
this
like,
shot,
is a
there will
sweep
be
to make
2
it,
rocks
so
left
If we're 15-5 and full 8.
to deliver.
Yeah. For yeah. 9. Yeah. Mine's good. Decent ad, not much, but a little ad.
As
Yep.
mentioned before, this
Line's good, line's good. Yep.
event is in its 8th year.
Whoa, whoa. Hard.
And is largely supported by volunteers
This
from the
didn't keep- I think I
Penticton
need to
Curling
keep
Club,
it there more. They curled a lot.
doing
Yeah. I don't think I
everything from ice
kept that
crew
there or
to
something. Like that thing went early, didn't it? Like, yeah.
video and commentary and scorekeeping and officiating and
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because that's only just biting
running
the
the bar and lounge area, 50-50s,
I like
Yeah,
the throw. There's a
Actually,
little
yeah, that's
gatekeeping, etc. And the organizer for this event for the last 8 years has been the same person.
I like
Her
the
name is
rotation.
Kathy
A little bit less
Jones,
kick.
and she is the wife of the ice maker here at Penticton Curling Club, Chris Jones. And Kathy has done a tremendous amount of work over the years to build this event up from its infancy to where it is today, with a $100,000
Really tight. Really tight.
total purse.
Yeah. Hard.
And a $20,000 first place prize to the winner. Who last year was the Howard team, by the way, if you didn't know.
I think that's pretty, yeah.
And they won last
Okay.
year in
Middle
exciting
first.
fashion with
That should get us-
only 3 people.
I think the wider we go, the straighter I think it's
So-
going to run.
Yeah, this is probably the center.
Glenn
Yeah.
Howard, who retired this year,
I was thinking mid.
hurt his knee.
It was
I
good,
think
yeah.
with a good set, it'll run.
And,
It'll track
so
a bit
they-
out here.
They finished up through the finals with only 3 players.
Okay, boys. That last one was probably just biting the 12-foot, I think, for speed.
But that wouldn't be the
They
first
kinda
time
took it off
that
a bit.
happened, because I think
Okay. This spot, are you
Team
thinking
Medine
like
did the same thing
get
the year
away with the
before,
15?
or one of the years.
we're going a little wider?
Finished through the finals and won with only 3
Okay.
players.
I think we go 15 because we're going a little wider, yeah.
Here we are delivering the last rock from
Oh,
Rylan
close.
Kleiter.
Line's really good.
trying
Line's
to
really
get
good.
a piece of the 4 foot for a score of 3. I think they like it. They're not looking overly anxious about it. Yeah, and it's a great draw in there, and Rylan scores 3, and it's a score of now of 7-3 for Team Kleiter, and we'll be back with you in a moment after the break.
Let's get a few here.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Hello, and welcome back to the 2024 Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic.
Got a good one here.
We are just getting started in the 6th end.
Great sweep, Maddie. 14-3.
Team Kleiter scored 3 in the 5th to bring the score 7-3 for Team Kleiter over Team Pierce. And I have learned something new. So those little rocks down at the bottom are actually they're not managing them. So there is no rock count being put up on screen for you. That is just there to indicate who is red and who is blue. So I will not reference that anymore. I will be looking in at the end of the sheets to see how many rocks are left.
Okay, line's good. Line's good. Okay, let it work. Good for a 3. Okay, you gotta go, Josh. Josh. Okay, easy. Stop set. Okay, good, Maddie.
Oh boy, here we go again. That?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. What weight do you see? 12?
What's that?
Not curling it. It's earlier now.
Curl, Mark. Gotta go.
Okay, clean.
So a little bit of curling trivia for
Whoa.
you. Curling rock
Whoa!
weighs
Curl.
approximately
Curl.
44 pounds.
Curl!
So they're not light.
Okay, clean. Good, Maddie.
And they are made from a specialty granite
11-3.
that only comes from an island just off the coast of Scotland. And the name of that island escapes me right now, but I traveled right by it on a bus tour a few years ago with the wife Kitty, and we saw that island. And I would say, if you're ever interested in knowing more about curling rocks, there's a documentary that they have on TSN, I think.
I think it's there.
The history of
Curling.
curling rocks, and it's very interesting how they make them and maintenance them. Every few years they got to send them away and or replace the inserts on the inside and the running surfaces.
That'll be just cool.
Yeah, they said we are.
Clean. That boy, Jay.
In the documentary, they go over how they match stones and try and get them
Trade you.
in manageable sets and all kinds of things like that. It's quite a science behind them, and quite a specialty
Get me off the ring. Just give me a little off the ring.
and a niche
Make sure we got some good handle on it.
industry in Scotland.
Have to peel that one off.
I think it's 14 1/4 probably with good rotation.
That was kind of my thought.
About that, yeah.
Yeah,
We have a double here.
that's true. Or hit and roll or something, right? There's no peel weight hit.
I don't think 14 1/2 gets us there.
Yeah.
So 7th end here. Looks like we're just wrapping up
Peel
with
this
third
one first, too.
rocks,
Peel that guard first.
coming
I
up
think
with
this is
skip
very
rocks.
And then hit and roll off that one instead.
T-back
Team
4.
Pierce has the hammer.
Probably gonna give two that way.
Needs to generate some points to get
No,
back
it
in this
isn't.
game.
That one isn't.
They're behind by 4 points right now. Just trying to draw another shot in here behind cover.
What's up? Which way? Like that one? Try to slash it.
That blue rock just glides a little deep. So Team Kleiter gonna peel out this top blue one and hopefully catch the other one.
Clean, yep! Hard! Okay, whoa. Good throw, Jay. Good toss, bud.
So plan A was accomplished here. They've peeled the
That's
blue,
just a sweep to make it, not
top blue and out.
That was a good throw.
Rolled out of the house.
4.
Brent Pierce
No.
going back to the same shot, trying to draw around that blue guard, that corner blue guard under cover.
Yeah. Same through. Wait's okay.
Let out me. Top 4. Wait's coming up. Top 8.
Just rip the peel, maybe?
That's a nice draw, and
or you draw here.
pretty much right where
Those are kind of your
Brent
two,
would have
right?
liked it.
Oh, 8.
Shot rock now.
Yep.
Blue.
If you make the draw, it's really tough for them to score.
Blue having the hammer.
Yeah. You guys like this?
Hammer being last
Prefer the
rock
peel?
advantage.
I don't think so.
Man, I think he's just going to hit that into 3.
Yeah. And then I guess we can make this. Or make that too.
I might have to take a dump after this end.
The double's really close to making both actually too. Both that and the roll. Let's peel this one. I think the peel's the call. Scoreboard says to peel this. This spot should come in a little bit for us here. You can't go wrong peeling, that's for sure, here. Okay, boys, nice peel here.
You could have hit in like 3.
I mean, we do that. They're probably going to put it
You have to make it.
Yep. Cool. Hard! Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. That was nasty. Very cool. Am I starting that a little bit? I gotta be over the top. Okay, so my slides are just tight.
Up the nose.
Okay. It's just that calibration of having the rock here and like trusting to stay out there. Okay. You're liking the way I'm letting them go though? Like pretty good? Yeah, like they're okay. 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 That was good.
I almost called them off to try and get the runner.
So again, this game is brought to you by Slackwire Brewery.
Well, same as my path, right?
I think we go 3.
What's up?
Hindsight up 4, I think.
We have a lot of sponsors here at the Penticton Curling Club. If you look around on the sheets and the walls, you'll see
like,
many of the sponsors
the rocks were like, yeah, I agree.
listed there.
And choke one of the corners off or something like that.
And one of the major sponsors, obviously, is Nufloors. Brad and Annette have been strong and active supporters of the
We could
Penticton
have made a
Curling
hit
Club
and
for
roll
many,
rather
many
than
years here.
Having to play I can't remember what we played. I had to play the pick.
And they are the owners of Nufloors in Penticton. If you look around on the ice, you'll see Nufloors
Wait's good.
everywhere. You'll see them on the
just
ice.
through.
You'll see them
Just through.
on a lot of the jerseys as
Just
well.
through.
Nufloors sponsors the Howard team, as well as the Venance team, which Brad plays on.
Shot. Go. Good throw. Sure.
Or that.
Yeah,
I mean, they're probably equally. You have lots of space
For sure.
Whichever one you know best.
Let's make this half rock gives them. I think it's my gut saying that.
So Pierce
Let's make this.
is laying first, second,
This spot will come up just a touch.
and third shot, I believe. Have to have another look
Peel
there.
thin
Yeah,
half.
first, second, third.
Make the double.
So Kleiter looking to make a double here to limit this end, and probably concede the 2, although the draw hasn't been made yet. That's the way this is shaping up. But first he has to make this double.
Whoa!
Which he has done. And not only has he made it, but now he has shot rock, so Pierce will have no option for a draw. He'll have to hit and stick around for second shot on this count on red shot rock. He's successful with this shot. He'll bring this game a little closer, and it will be 7-5.
I almost got taken out. Trevor almost got taken out. That was a scoreboard call in hindsight too, because you missed that hit and roll. It's only a 1-point game after.
The only reason I wasn't laying down on the ice for it was because you do have 4 rocks worth of space with the roll.
Yeah, that's very true.
But otherwise, I was like,
Please play the double.
please play the double.
Yeah. If we're sitting that one
Here we
second,
go,
it's a
last
different
rock.
story. Or third or whatever it would have been.
Coming down the ice. They hit it early, but they're off now, so it must be close. Nice shot. Pierce gets his 2. N6 ends with a score of 7-3 or 7-5 for Team Kleiter, and we'll be back in a moment after the break.
That spot, you can send it, and then
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Welcome back to the 2024 Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic. We are in the 7th end here now. On
Line's
sheet
good.
D in this matchup between Team Kleiter
all
and
you
Team
right
Pierce.
now. Line's great. Running nice. There it goes.
Team Pierce
Curling.
scored there too in the
Line's good.
6th end to bring this
14-8.
game
real
a
close.
little bit closer. So the score
Gonna
now
grind
is
here this
7-5 for Team Kleiter
Looks good.
over Team Pierce.
Oh boy.
And Team Kleiter now has the hammer. So first couple lead rocks just been delivered, and next couple lead rocks to come up. Team Brent Pierce looking for a draw in here on top of that red rock. In the house. Looks a little bit short. So last lead rock coming now. From Team Kleiter, this is Trevor Johnston.
Okay, it's all you. You got lots of room. Line will be good. Maybe just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay. Okay, that's good. Not bad though, actually. It's tough to get anywhere near it.
So the first of the second rocks coming up here now in N7 for Team Pierce. We've got Cody Johnston. He looks like he might be raising that red one a bit. Rolling out. And over.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Really good, Maddie. Attaboy.
So that was Matthew Hall for Team Kleiter, and he made a really nice shot there to get a lot of rocks moving off the center line. This Is making Team Pierce put another guard up. There's nothing left on center to draw around. Just getting busy here upstairs at the Penticton Curling Club. People are starting to filter in for the evening here on Saturday night.
Clean.
We've got silent auctions going on in the background. Wine and beer tasting. We've got sponsors doing little things around the venue. Come on down. You can also have a bite to eat. We have the kitchen open and being looked after by the Princess Margaret Secondary School Culinary Arts Program. So a bunch of young people and their adult supervisors. Learning business and how to serve food to the public. So come on down and support them and the club. If you can, it's only $25 for an evening ticket. One more draw tonight at 7 o'clock. And the people playing will be at 7. Will be on Ice A. It'll be Richard versus Casper. On Ice B, it'll be Venance versus Nobert.
Yep.
On Ice C, there will be a good game. Two of the teams that are 3-0 in the event so far, McEwen and Howard.
I don't know. It's gonna roll right to the center.
One of them will be, or both of them will be trying not to get the loss there. On sheet D, we got Kolomaya and Maida. On Ice E, we have Dean versus Cooey. And on Ice F, we have Carruthers versus Van Amsterdam. And Carruthers is another team that is 3-0 right now. So some good matchups tonight. Well worth coming down and catching the action live here at the Penticton Curling Club.
This into there. I don't think it's worth chasing this for sure, so
we're just on the last of third rocks here, the very last third rock.
2/3, 3/4.
From Team Kleiter, this is Joshua Matters.
Clean. Yep. Yes. Hard.
Looking for a raised takeout, and Managed to find the hole. I know the feeling. Doesn't contact any of the blue rocks on the way through. Unfortunately.
That was a tweener.
Mr. Pierce will be putting a guard back up. There's a nice guard. Maybe just leaving a piece of that blue one sticking out, but
Spot's going to be coming in nice. I'm seeing like that with Hack.
Good guard nonetheless. Just not perfect. So Kleiter thinks he can get at it. He's iced for hack weight. Hack weight is essentially the weight that you need to put on the stone to just get it to the hack.
Okay, speed-wise, what are we thinking? Is it coming off at all, or is it still? Can I just throw normal hack? Okay, so just be the hack, yeah. Clean. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rolled a little too far. Good, that's good. Nice, that's okay. Gives us some room to work with. After that one, I don't know that he can put one in there that I can't get out.
So we're down to skip rocks here. Last rock for both skips. Brent Pierce does not want to give up a shot here, probably. I'm sure they're discussing if there's a chance to steal, to get a little bit closer, or if they would rather limit the end by getting rid of those red rocks in the rings. So I'm sure they talked about what they wanted to do there. They had a couple options. I think if Kleiter gets another point, he might just put this a bit out of reach with being up by 3 going into the 8th.
Okay, so that was like.
So
probably
Pierce is just going to try and draw in there to the.
Or did that rock just die?
Top of the 4-foot.
Just hack it.
Get it perfectly covered. And if he can steal one, he might be able to steal one in the 8th. And then they might have a chance to steal this game. It's can be done.
Playing this.
It looks like he's come up short.
It's either that or you just, or you tap, or you draw. That draw is the toughest one, I think. I'd rather tap that.
Right on the nose.
Yeah, yeah. Even if you stuff it, you're still going to score too. So, yeah. I think it's just a nice peel, right there. Should run. This spot should run right where we throw it. Peel. Peel.
This is a final rock for Kleiter. They look like they're trying to run back double here.
Clean.
Interesting shot, but they must be pretty confident.
Hard!
And they have made that shot and scored their 2 in the 7th. So she's gloves off and handshakes. Final score here is 9-5 for Team Kleiter in the 7th end. Thanks for joining us for this draw on sheet D afternoon game. My name is Kevin Freeborn and I am signing off.